You are looking live at Los Angeles, California. The Intuit Dome hosts Survivor Series 2 Nights of War. And it starts with tonight. A packed, sold-out crowd here. I don't have the exact numbers, but Mr. Haunted Jacob will be giving his press conference after the show. Kicking things off, we get Charlotte Flair's team facing off Rhea Ripley's team, and that's going to be up next. And just announced right here at Survivor Series, the Royal Rumble is coming to Quebec City at the Centre Vidéotron, and it will star Kevin Owens. But that's the Royal Rumble, our next premium live event. But tonight and night 2, we get Survivor Series WarGames, main evented by Team Roman Reigns against Team Bloodline. Solo Sikoa has gathered his bloodline, and Roman Reigns has customized his bloodline. And that is your main event for tonight's show. Kicking things off here, though, Charlotte Flair and her team, Trish Stratus, Naomi, and Io Sky take on Rhea Ripley's team, including Tiffany, Stratton, Bayley, and Bianca Belair. Also, John Cena defends the Undisputed Championship against the megastar LA Knight, but things get complicated as we have a special guest referee chosen by the greatest of all time himself. Also, the United States Championship is on the line as Rey Fenix will defend his championship against Trick Williams in his first United States Championship defense since beating Penta at Bad Blood. Also, we cannot forget this epic triple threat match between Bronson Reed, Hendry, and Finn Balor. Bronson Reed, in his first title defense, defends the Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat matchup. Tomorrow night, on night 2, CM Punk will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Ilya Dragunov and Drew McIntyre. They have gone to war on Raw, but they end it right here at Survivor Series on night 2. Carlito will take on a returning Dominic Mysterio. The Judgment Day implodes yet again. This time it's Carlito and Dominic Mysterio going one-on-one. We cannot forget the Women's WarGames matchup between Jade Cargill's team and Liv Morgan's team. That's all on night 2, and they will kick things off actually on the second night of Survivor Series. And the main event of night 2, Seth Rollins and his team will take on Jon Moxley's team. They thought they ended their war at Bad Blood in a Hell in a Cell, but instead it ends in a WarGames matchup. The war has begun. It begins right here, right now, in a women's WarGames matchup. Here are the official rules. Rhea Ripley will kick things off in the WarGames matchup for her team as we see sidelines and back of her Tiffany, Stratton, Bianca Belair, and Bayley. for her team. But she begins this matchup right here for her team. It's quite fitting that her ultimate rival, Charlotte Flair, the Queen, will kick things off for her team. Again, Charlotte Flair's team has the advantage. That means either Trish Stratus, Io Sky, or Naomi will be entering up next, and it will become a 2-on-1 handicap match. And then obviously, we all know the rules. Rhea Ripley, one of her members of her team, will enter. And then it will continue. But Charlotte Flair's team will always get the advantage. And it begins right here, right now. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair kick things off. WarGames in Los Angeles at the Intuit Dome. Let's begin. And now Charlotte Flair chopping Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley fighting back with a strike. Now Charlotte Flair now punching Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair just exchanging some blows. But it's the woo by Charlotte Flair that is currently in favor of the matchup. Look at this. Charlotte Flair is just assaulting Rhea Ripley with some chops. And now sending her to the bottom left corner as Flair now getting some momentum going on Rhea Ripley, but no. Rhea able to dodge it, and now Rhea Ripley, mommy Rhea Ripley, is on top, and according to her, she's always on top, but she's gonna have to prove it here with a huge WarGames victory. And now Rhea Ripley now has Charlotte Flair where she wants her, and Ripley going for a German suplex to the Queen. And Ripley showing off her strength. And now Rhea with a big boot. Many big boots, actually several big boots. And Ripley Irish whip Charlotte Flair onto the cage, but Charlotte Flair able to dodge it. And Flair now will try to send Rhea Ripley this time. But now Rhea colliding with Charlotte. And once again, both women colliding into each other. And now Rhea Ripley with a huge headbutt. And in 7 seconds, our next entrant in this WarGames match, a member of Charlotte Flair's team. And it's none other than Naomi herself. Caution. Warning. I'm giving you guys all the info here. Naomi's dangerous and she's coming. And she is coming with a steel chair in her hands. As we know, Naomi has gotten very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And now Naomi teaming up with Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair choosing her as part of her alliance. As we see Rhea Ripley possibly trying to escape here. Now Rhea Ripley is on top of the cage. On top of the cage as Ripley jumps on Naomi and Charlotte Flair, diving crossbody on both women. Absolute insanity by Rhea Ripley, and she now tries to take on Naomi, but Naomi is too strong, able to deliver a huge kick to Ripley. And now Charlotte Flair and Naomi will take back advantage, sending her to the left side of the ring, and Naomi with a steel chair shot to Rhea Ripley. Absolute insanity, though, by Rhea Ripley previously. Now Charlotte Flair with a figure 4 leg lock into a figure 8. Figure 8 locked in. Charlotte Flair's figure 8 leg lock is locked in, but even if Rhea Ripley taps, the match technically has not started. And Naomi with a steel chair to Rhea Ripley. at the same time. And now Flair yet again. Figure 8 is fully locked in, and Naomi with a steel chair at the same time, hitting Rhea Ripley because she has nowhere to go. And thankfully for Rhea Ripley, she's getting a partner right here, right now. And it's a member of the 4 Horsewomen, Bayley. And now Bayley goes on Naomi while Rhea Ripley takes care of the queen. Charlotte Flair, but accidentally Bayley hits her teammate, and nothing is going right for Rhea Ripley's team for now. And now possibly a sign of love from Bayley as she is able to take down Charlotte Flair, and she's going to go help Naomi now. Rhea Ripley. Now Rhea Ripley, a riptide to Naomi, and Bayley take down Charlotte Flair. Both hitting her moves at the same time. Absolute cinema from that team. And now Bayley targeting the right arm of Charlotte Flair as Naomi is KO'd right next to her. And obviously Rhea Ripley and Bayley wants to enjoy this advantage for now, because as we know, Team Charlotte Flair will always get one more woman in this entirety of this match. Now Rhea Ripley with an elbow drop to Charlotte Flair. Bayley in the corner. A boot to Naomi. And Rhea Ripley a huge right knee to Charlotte Flair's jaw. And Rhea Ripley setting something dangerous up for sure as Ripley hits a riptide to the Queen, Charlotte Flair. And we're going to be awaiting some help from Team Charlotte Flair. And I do apologize if there is going to be limited commentary, as I am suffering from the cold. So there will be limited commentary, but I will be joining you guys though to commentate as much as possible. As now obviously Io Sky bringing a trash can, bringing the trash can lid. As we know, Io Sky is, that's like kind of her boyfriend. She brings him everywhere. But Io Sky here to help Charlotte Flair and Naomi as they're looking back to dominate. And now I don't know what Naomi's trying to do here. I don't know what Naomi is thinking. I did give a warning that Naomi was dangerous, but I didn't know she was this dangerous. Naomi with a splash to Bayley. And now Io Sky for the Rhea Ripley for the garbage. And Charlotte Flair now, a natural selection on the trash can. Oh my God. Pure athleticism from Io Sky, Flair, and Naomi. Look at that. Absolute domination. But don't forget, after the show, the press conference from RJ Jacob, the Raw general manager, and for night 2, Skeletor will hold the press conference, the SmackDown general manager. And yes, if someone can give some aid to Rhea Ripley and Bayley, it's the EST, the strongest, the toughest, the best, Bianca Belair, and she's currently showing it right now. absolute chaos. Io Sky into 1v2 Rhea, Ripley, and Bayley. And on the other side, it's Bianca Belair being able to take care of both Naomi and Charlotte Flair. And now Flair on our left with a huge side slam to Bianca Belair. Charlotte Flair trying to show why she is the devoted and dedicated team captain. As now it's the Hall of Famer, the legendary Trish Stratus on the last SmackDown episode made her mark, helping Charlotte Flair defeat Tiffany Stratton in the WarGames advantage match. And that is why she's gotten herself a spot in this team, this star-studded team, and Trish Stratus bringing in a table. Don't forget our main event tonight. The Bloodline takes on Team Roman Reigns in a 4v4 WarGames matchup. But right here, right now, it's Team Rhea Ripley and Team Charlotte Flair going at it in what is a huge WarGames match. Don't forget also Fenix defending the United States Championship against Trish Williams. Triple threat match between Bronson Reed, Finn Balor, and Hendry. Bronson Reed puts his Intercontinental Championship on the line, as well as a special guest referee matchup featuring John Cena and LA Knight. The Undisputed Championship will be up for grabs. And now here, the table has been set on our left. Our final entrant has entered for Team Charlotte Flair, which it being Trish Stratus, who was able to deliver a huge hurricane rana to Bianca Belair onto the table. Trish Stratus showing why she still got it. But now we are seeing our final entrance between Rhea Ripley. And that final entrance is our undisputed women's champion, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion, our final entrant in this match. And when she enters that ring, we all know what that means. That just means one particular thing, and that is that WarGames has begun. The bell rings that the WarGames begin. Charlotte Flair team consisting of Trish Stratus, Naomi and Io Sky against Rhea Ripley's team consisting of Tiffany Stratton, Bayley, and Bianca Belair. Now on our right, oh my goodness, running bulldog on the trash can lid. Now Rhea Ripley sending the table on the other side. We have Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair on the left, and all the others on the right side of the ring. And Rhea Ripley with a steel chair shot to Charlotte Flair. You know how much Rhea hates Charlotte, and Tiffany Stratton able to deliver an elbow drop to Trish Stratus. And yes, Tiffany Stratton wants to go at it with Trish Stratus. She defeated her with bad blood in her hometown. Trish Stratton now pissed of the reaction of her home crowd and of the fans in general, has decided to enter the dark side. Now Trish Stratus now enters the left ring. And now it's Io Sky, who's on top of the rope and going to jump on Tiffany Stratton, sorry. And now Io Sky, elbow drop on the table. Completely missed her mark. Absolute chaos here in this main event for the women. This is their main event for them. This is their main event for tonight. Now we have Naomi on the left Taking down Bianca Belair with her signature move into a cover. And Naomi. Oh my goodness, not Naomi. Bayley's team wins it. Naomi was pinning at the same time as Bayley, but the ref declared that Bayley pinned Trish Stratus before Naomi was pinning Bianca Belair. And therefore, Bayley, Tiffany, Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair win the WarGames match to kick things off here at the Intuit Dome. Absolute madness to start things off. What a matchup. Our next premium live event will be held at the Centre Vidéotron in Quebec City. It will be the Royal Rumble, a two-night event. Our next premium live event in this beautiful, historic city. And we will be finding out who will main event WrestleMania at this show right here. But up next, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Breaking, there will be no commentary for this matchup. Enjoy the match. Hendry, probably the dark horse of this match. I mean, there's big Bronson Reed, who again has been is looking dominant on Raw. We have Finn Balor, the former Intercontinental champion, with a great title reign. And then there's Hendry. You know, and that's what everyone that I've talked to, you know, they say, oh yeah, Bronson Reed, Finn Balor, those are their picks. And then there's Hendry. He's like the then there is type of guy. But right here, there's one of the favorites. Actually, possibly the favorite, who's trying to reclaim his championship after losing to Bronson. And Finn Balor does have a shot. But again, this is a triple threat matchup. Anything can happen, and that's the beauty of triple threats, is that there's 3 threats. But there's only one winner. And Finn Balor again, looking to win for also the Judgment Day. For Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic Mysterio, who tomorrow night will take on Carlito. Obviously, Finn Balor defeated Carlito with Bad Blood for the Intercontinental Championship. It was one of his Intercontinental title defenses. He definitely wants Dominic Mysterio to do the same thing. But right now, for Finn Balor, maybe his chances aren't as big as before. Because he's going to take on Hendry and big Bronson Reed. Up next, big Bronson Reed defends the Intercontinental Championship against Finn Balor and Hendry. Title's on the line. It's up for grabs, and anyone can grab it. Well, it's time to find out who will. As we expect the most exciting matches on this card. I would like to note that I will not be commentating this matchup. So all I have to say is enjoy. Enjoy the pure chaos that you guys will witness. I can't say that I was right because I never had a thought in my mind that Joe Hendry was going to win. Joe Hendry, congratulations. He is your new Intercontinental Champion. And even though I feel Bronson Reed got screwed, because as we saw, Bronson Reed hit a tsunami. He was about to retain that title. We all know that. The whole arena knows it. Los Angeles knows it. The whole CJ universe knows it. But Joe Hendry, being the smart-minded man that he is, was able to throw Bronson Reed outside of the ring just for a short amount of time, but that short amount of time was that 1, 2, 3, and he was able to get the victory. Congratulations to Joe Hendry, and I am quite excited for his future on Raw, holding that Intercontinental Championship. Up next, it's time for the SmackDown side. The Mid-Card Championship on the SmackDown side as Rey Fenix defends the United States Championship against Trick Williams. Can Trick Williams whoop that Trick? It's time to find out. Up next. What an absolute matchup we are getting here from Trick Williams and Rey Fenix. Now Rey Fenix has Trick Williams where he wants him. Finishing move by Rey Fenix for the victory. Trick Williams kicks out a 1. How is that possible? And Rey Fenix now absolutely pissed, kicking the referee. And now Rey Fenix has a... Oh my God. He has his grandmother's sandal. La chancla. And now Trick Williams though. And it's absolutely going to backfire on Rey Fenix. As Williams to become the new United States champion. No! 2.5. Trick Williams couldn't do it. Now it's Trick Williams who's a little perplexed and pissed. But Rey Fenix now with his finishing move yet again. Going for the pin, but Zero, Miedo, that's Penta. Penta's here. Penta's here in LA. Where is he though? Penta in the back. Penta in the back with the steel chairs. Oh my God. Hits Rey Fenix as the ref does not see. And Trick Williams putting his arm on top to claim victory. And yes, he does. We have a new, oh my God, I'm no words. We have a new United States champion. The crowd is going bonkers. What a loud atmosphere we have at the Intuit Dome. But up next, John Cena defends the Undisputed title against LA Knight. After the end of Survivor Series Night 1 and Night 2, we will be heading to the UBS Arena in New York. CM Punk will be live on Raw, as well as Alexa Bliss will take on Piper Niven in singles action, and Carlito and Damian Priest will be in action as a tag team. But up next, it's time to find out who our special guest referee will be for the Undisputed Championship matchup between John Cena and LA Knight. Who did John Cena pick? I'm sure no one's liking this at all, but Travis Scott will be the special guest referee. Travis Scott, who knows John Cena very well, and vice versa. All I can say, it's not looking good for LA Knight. And while I'm disappointed in John Cena for sort of not being John Cena. I just find John Cena's attitude very weird. I find him quite disturbing. Not the John Cena that we are used to, right? The never give up type of guy. You know, it's just, I don't know. All of this seems weird. LA Knight is perplexed. I'm perplexed. The whole arena is perplexed. But yeah, it's looking a little weird. But Travis Scott will serve as your special guest referee for this Undisputed Championship match. We have two remaining matches. This one and our men's WarGames matchup to close out the night. And what has been an excellent premium live event as of now. We still have one more night as well. As now Cena punching LA Knight, delivering a drop kick to LA Knight, sending him down on the ring, going for a quick cover here. And Travis Scott at 3. You disgusting bastards. John Cena hits a drop kick, literally only a drop kick, goes for a quick count, 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, 3, not even 1, 2, 3. That was it. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Unbelievable. It has been quite a shocking night, we can say, here at the Intuit Dome, and it continues on night 2, where CM Punk will defend the World Championship against Ilya Dragunov and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat matchup. Also, Dominic Mysterio returns to the ring to take on a former Judgment Day member, Carlito, singles action on night 2. Also, we cannot forget another epic matchup between the team of Jade Cargill and the team of Liv Morgan. WarGames match, and their members have not even been revealed. We're going to get the reveal on night 2 of Survivor Series. And in our main event of night 2, Jon Moxley's team will take on Seth Rollins' team in WarGames. But up next, the Bloodline against Roman Reigns' new Bloodline. The Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu, starting things off in this WarGames matchup for the Bloodline, or I shall say the MFT, Solo Sikoa, Tongaloa, and Tamatanga, and this man right here, Jacob Fatu, probably the most dangerous man out of that team. And, well, Team Roman Reigns with the Hardy Boyz and MJF, they shall watch out. Look, the Bloodline can cause damage. We saw it on previous Raw episodes where they injured Braun Breaker. That is maybe one of the reasons why Braun Breaker cannot participate. Maybe he would have joined this matchup, but again, it's only a team of 4 men. So getting a spot on this matchup, you need to deserve it, according to your team captain. Roman Reigns thought the Hardy Boyz deserved it. They could help. And they thought that MJF could help. And talking about MJF, we're going to kick things off with MJF against Jacob Fatu in this War Games. It's as simple as it is. MJF and Hardy Boyz are doing Roman Reigns a favor. Because Roman Reigns has defeated Jacob Fatu in singles action. He's defeated Solo Sikoa in singles action. They have the advantage for tonight. But now, Roman Reigns needs to end the war against the whole Bloodline. That's where we can find out the future of this company. This match will dictate the future. For sure. It will dictate what's going to happen the next year. And the year after that, and the year after that. So this is a huge main event. And we're going to start it right here with Jacob Fatu and MJF. Again, I apologize for my lack of commentating. Though it is a little painful when you have a severe cold. So I've been trying my best. And now Jacob Fatu. Oh my God. From the one ring to the other. Springboard drop kicks. I believe it. No, I think it was a clothesline to MJF. Jacob Fatu, for a big dude, is pretty athletic, let me say. And now Jacob Fatu on the goddamn cage from the top. And MJF now just leaving. Will go on the other side of the ring, which is pretty smart. That's a smart play by MJF. Because Fatu, I mean, realistically cannot reach the other side. Really, you know, showing that MJF, yes, he's a young dude, but he has the mindset of a veteran. Has the mindset of a vet, a pro athlete. He's been doing it for 20 years. That's the mindset of MJF. But now Fatu, who's able to reach the other side. And Jacob Fatu now surprises MJF with a crossbody. Right here at the Intercontinental in Los Angeles, California. Whoa, we've experienced many high-stakes moments on tonight's event. Let's take a look at the headlines of tonight's show. We still have one major headline left to be created here. But it was Bayley in our opening match was able to pin Trish Stratus to secure the victory for Team Rhea Ripley. And that's how we kick things off here in LA. Hendry, we have a new Intercontinental Champion as he stole the victory from Bronson Reed and he became the new Intercontinental Champion. Huge win for Hendry. Also, Fenix lost the United States title to Trick Williams due to the interference of Penta. Travis Scott absolutely screwed LA Knight and helped John Cena retain the Undisputed title with ease. By the way, Matt Hardy entering the Survivor Series WarGames matchup and will right away go to help MJF as he sees him that he's not in a great position right now. And Matt Hardy with a crossbody to Jacob Fatu. And now Matt Hardy with a leg drop to Jacob Fatu. Again, Team Roman Reigns has the advantage, meaning Matt Hardy, MJF, Roman Reigns, and Jeff Hardy. They'll always have the advantage here. And now Jacob Fatu, playing smart, will go to the other side, regain some energy here. And MJF now, Matt Hardy, doing exactly what Jacob Fatu did earlier in the match. Tonga will go on and help Jacob Fatu make it a 2v2 in this matchup. But now MJF completely misses his chair shot. Tonga is going to be athletic. The Enigma himself, Jeff Hardy, is welcomed into war. The GOAT himself, Loa, Or we say Mr. Botchelor, who enters the war game not alone, though, with some couple friends being some big weapons. Tribal Chief, the big dog. So many nicknames for Roman Reigns, but one of the most famous ones, the greatest of all time. And Roman Reigns now will absolutely destroy Jacob Fatu. Our final entrant, Solo Sikoa. We used to use the Tribal Chief, but he didn't have to prove it to me. If you could defeat Team Roman Reigns, maybe we could have a conversation. But with a lot to prove, for sure. I mean, maybe just to do. Let's talk about all the blood that this match has created. God damn. It's a war zone, literally. Which makes sense because this is WarGames. So it does make sense. But there's a lot of things happening. I just don't know where to look at. You just see Roman Reigns standing in the other ring all alone. And now as we see on their left, Tama Tonga get a finish on Jeff Hardy and with a pin now. And Tama Tonga, oh my god. Tama Tonga just got the Bloodline the victory at WarGames. How Solo Sikoa must feel right now. I mean, he is screaming in his pants. Solo Sikoa and his Bloodline have defeated Roman Reigns, the Hardy Boyz, and MJF. And that's your breaking news. The Bloodline will still continue to lead the way in the WWE. And they just proved it. We're going to see you on night 2.